Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, huh? So, you see the news? Mr. Tom Brady is listed as questionable for the game Sunday. Like, we're really supposed to believe this. Bill Belichek is up to his tricks again. Nobody believes you, Bill. And you know what? To be 100% honest, the best coach and the top defense alone can beat the Dallas Cowboys. So we ain't letting up no matter what. So though you can say Tom Brady's not going to be there, we're not taking the foot off the gas at all in the least bit. You tried both of your tricks this week, Mr. Belichick. You spied on us from a nearby roof. And the joke's on you because everybody knows what the Cowboys are doing on offense. There's no secrets there. And now you manipulate the injury list. Please. Their injury list is loaded. It's linebacker Jawan Bentley, knee. Quarterback Tom Brady, right elbow. Offensive tackle Marcus Cannon, illness. Safety Patrick Chung, heel, chest. Wide receiver Philip Dorsett, concussion. Nate Ebner, ankle, back. Julian Edelman, shoulder. Running back Damian Harris, hamstring. Cornerback Jason McCourty, groin. Wide receiver Muhammad Sanu, ankle. Defensive end John Simon, elbow. And wide receiver Matthew Slater, hamstring. And all of them are questionable, which means all of them will probably play. Questionable is just like the weakest. You got questionable, you got doubtful, and you got out. So they are questionable. Nice job. Now us, we do have one serious problem. It's Leighton Vander Esch being out with a neck injury. So we're hoping for the best that he recovers from the neck injury soon. And then we have Joe Thomas and safety Donovan Wilson with the illness, and Connor Williams' knee with that's questionable. The illness with Joe Thomas and Donovan Wilson, there is reportedly the flu going around. So I wonder if Mr. Belichick did that too, send a little flu bug and that's the worst thing to do when you're going in a cold behind Foxborough with the sniffles or whatever. So we'll see if we see sweating Dak again in the first quarter in sub 50-degree weather, then we have a problem. I don't want to see sweating Dak again. He was sweating after he had dental surgery. The Pats, they also get their young offensive tackle back, Isaiah Wynn, who will hopefully not be effective against DeMarcus Lawrence, Robert Quinn, and actually Michael Bennett. Look for Michael Bennett to have a big game because he has the ability to do whatever he wants to out there sometimes. And this is a game where he should be completely motivated to show a team what he's worth, the team that didn't need him or whatever. So look for a big game from Michael Bennett. Key X factor for this game, in my opinion, might be Tony Pollard. I've been pushing for more Tony Pollard for weeks now. I think we're finally starting to get him, and the coaches and everything are finally starting to see how his speed actually works out there in real football games. But Tony Pollard versus their linebacker core, which is probably the weakest of their defense. If there is a weakness in their defense, it's the speed of their linebackers, and I think that he can take advantage of that. The Pats are geared to stop Ezekiel Elliott, so they're going to be focused on Zeke, so we can hit him with Pollard. And you know what? You have to focus on Zeke, even with Dak playing like Dak is playing. Your best bet to beat the Dallas Cowboys is to stop Zeke, because guess what? If Zeke gets going, Dak and the passing game get even better. So they're gonna do their best to stop him. In stopping the Patriots, their offense is struggling. Their run game is really. If I see their run game, if I see Sony Michel, I think this is. If I see him doing work against our defense, I'm gonna be highly upset because they're one of the worst running teams in the league this year. So, in my opinion, we must just stop Julian Edelman, and we need to put our number one shifty guy, Jordan Lewis, on their number one shifty guy, and I think they fit perfectly. They're almost identical skill sets when it comes to abilities. So if we can take away that quick release from Brady, then we might be able to get to Brady and cause some damage. So and one thing I want to say, this game is being built. I was watching the Thursday night game. This game was being billed as the number one offense in the NFL versus the number one defense in the NFL. But it's hard for me to believe that it's the best offense in the NFL going against the best defense in the NFL. Both teams are very similar in the fact that they have loaded up the stat sheets versus lesser opponents. Alarm. All right, sorry, the alarm went off. One of the kids opened the door and now they're crying and all that kind of stuff. Jeez. All right, both teams are very similar in the fact that they have loaded up the stat sheets versus lesser opponents. And they look pretty normal against a good team. So even though the Pats are favored by almost a touchdown, this is a game where pretty much anything can happen. All right? Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live outside this week. Eagles fans will certainly be there, hoping Brady will be there for sure. But as far as college football, no Clemson this week, but Penn State versus Ohio State will be watched. If Ohio State gets past Penn State this week and Michigan next week, I'll be a little concerned. All right, guys, see you tomorrow at the game. Peace out.